We Can't Spell Success Without You. Pal Plan Project presents
Back in the Kitchen.
the long-awaited Leyth Lobby video to the rest of the world. Corned beef hash.
So, welcome to Back in the Kitchen. For some reason, probably because I was born in Leyth and grew up in Leyth, I've constantly been asked to do a Leyth Lobby, or as we call it, a Leyth Lobby. To the rest of the world, it's corned beef hash. So today in the kitchen, we're going to do the corned beef hash. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. What we're going to need is corned beef hash. Now, coming from Leyth or Leyth, we never had much money when we were kids, so I'm going for the smart price one, which is 340 grams. We're going to use the tin, and what we're going to do is more or less match that up with 330 grams of potato. Now, I'm using organic potato because it's less in calories, but most people in Leyth will probably use white potato. Then we need a brown onion, around 173 grams, 4 oxo cubes, and 1 pint of water. So the first thing that we need to do is peel the potatoes, and we're going to use the potato peeling gadget. Now, if you've not seen the video for that, look out for this thumbnail. Once the potatoes have been peeled, we need to get them into cubes. So once again, if we use the chipper, or the potato chipper, in effect these puts them into potatoes, and if we cut down, it's just going to make them into cubes. Really quick way of doing it. That's the potato done. So the next thing to do is to peel the onion, cut it in a knife, and kind of cut it into strips, or however you feel. Don't worry about the onion. You don't have to be mega thin, you don't have to be an expert chef. Only thing what we want to do is just cut the onion down. So now what we need to do is get our jug, fill it up with hot water, and we're looking at a pint. Once we've found a pint level, we're just going to put the oxo cubes in. Now, we was brought up with oxo adds, and you have to sprinkle them in. You have to sprinkle them in. There's simply no other way. So at this point, the potatoes are ready, the onion is now ready, and we have our stock ready, which is dissolving those stock cubes very, very nicely. So it's back to our smart price, or our very cheap tin of corned beef. And the first thing what we have to do is find the trusty key. Every tin of corned beef has the secret key. So we'll get that and open it. Once opened, we'll put it onto the chopping board, and we can clearly see the excess fat. The best thing to do is try and remove as much as what you can before that we actually start to cook it. With this particular one, there is absolutely no fat there. It is brilliant. Now, is this because it's smart price corned beef, or is it simply because with the book which I've written, I have followed habit 16 in the book? So there's a bit of a teaser. But anyway, if we're looking at that corned beef, there's nothing to trim, so one thing we have to do now is just cut it up, just randomly cut it up. No chef skills, no messing about, just make it so it's just separated, and it's going to cook and produce a wonderful Leyth Lobby, or to the rest of the world, corned beef hash. What I'm going to do is cook this using the slow cooker. We've got it set to low, and what we need to do is put the potatoes in first, and then that is followed by the onions. And what this is going to do now is that you've got potato and onions, which is really hard food to cook, which is at the bottom, and on top of that we want the corned beef hash, and on top of that we want the corned beef. And what this is going to do is that the potatoes and onion are going to cook first, but the corned beef is going to kind of be protected, so it's just got hours and hours and hours to get that flavour out of there, which is brilliant. And then finally what we do is add the stock cubes with the water. Now, if you find is that there's a little bit of residue of the cubes at the bottom, just add a little bit more warm water, give it a nice stir and throw it in. What we're looking for, similar to the casseroles, is that the water level is just below the meat. So the water level just has to be just below where the corned beef's sitting. So simply give it a stir, make sure that it's all separated. It's already starting to look like Leyth Lobby. Put the top on and simply leave for 8 hours overnight. If you're not using a slow cooker, then the best thing to do is throw everything in a pan. Throw the potato, the onion, the corned beef and the stock. Once again, make sure there's no residue at the bottom of the jug. Get it all in there. Bring it to the boil, then simmer for about 20 minutes or until the potatoes are soft. But in this situation, I'm putting it into a slow cooker. I tried this the following day. Slow cooker is the key. It really does enhance the flavour of the corned beef. Really does. When I was a kid, we used to have the pan version and it was great. Leyth, you know, it's a signature thing. If we've got Wigan and we have Wigan pies, we're Leyth. Leyth is Leyth Lobby. And we used to have this when we was kids and we was all known as simply lobby gobblers. Absolutely brilliant. So the pan version is great, but if you put it in a slow cooker overnight, it is fantastic. Following morning, just simply scoop it out. Scoop it out in a bowl. It's a bowl of dreams. Well, it is if you come from Leyth and you like Leyth Lobby. So here's the thing up to this point is we can pour the lobby out, put it into a bowl. Traditionally would have it as is. As times progress, people have it with bread, especially with crunchy bread, or people do it with red cabbage. But if you want to eat traditional Leyth Lobby, it's just in the bowl. Ooh, bring back memories. It really does. Anyway, let's have a look at the nutrition value of this. What I've said before, it's a really cheap dish to make. It's probably the reason why it was really popular in Leyth, an old mining town. They needed food which was nutritious, but also very cheap to make. So the entire thing comes to 1,291 calories, 21 grams in saturated fat, and 63 grams in carbohydrate. Useful to say if you have Leyth Lobby, it puts meat on your bones, or even it'll put hairs on your chest. Oh, anyway, it would serve for number of calories per serving 322, so it's very good if you want to lose weight. Saturated fat 5.32. It's, you know, very good if you're worried about heart issues, and even the carbohydrates are around 15. The entire thing costs £2.65, each bowl costs around 66p. There's not much more I can say, apart from the bowl is now waiting for me. Thank you very much for watching, give it a try, let us know what you think. I think the number one comment will be there's no cabbage or no veg in it. Well, in Leyth we never did that. This is traditional, going back to the plonk, where we've created a lobby, became lobby gobblers, and this is the original recipe, and it is I've got to eat, I've got to go. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
If you have enjoyed this video, then please provide your support by liking this video and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like and share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thank you for viewing.